All right, listeners, how's it going today? My name is Joshua Villalta. Today is the Infinite Nueve Show, Wednesday, May 14th.
All day.
All day. That was DJ Twan City. He's going to be a special guest tonight's show. We're going to have many events talking about love, talking about crazy stuff, talking about fun stuff, talking about stuff you wouldn't be caught doing unless you already did it. So that's today's show on the Infinite Nueve Show.
Again, I believe you're the only one, the reason that I carry on.
Joshua Villalta.
Of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense,
or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech.
This is
Infinite Nueve Show.
This attack is an assault on human dignity.
Americans are asking to attack our country.
And to provide a nuclear strike capability against the Western Hemisphere.
We will have been weakened from within spiritually, morally, and economically. He believes this because from our side he's heard voices pleading for peace at any price.
Public enemy number one in the United States is
Joshua Villalta.
And this is
Infinite Nueve Show. Nueve Show.
Nueve Show.
Nueve Show. Nueve Show. Infinite Nueve Show.
All right, folks, this is NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinite Nueve Show of Joshua Villalta. I have my very special friend, DJ Twan City, up in the building.
Nickel Nut.
Nickel Nut's actually another rapper.
I'm not a rapper.
He's not a rapper. He's a DJ.
I just had to shout out Nickel Nut. I haven't seen him in like a week.
Yeah, right. I haven't seen him either. He wasn't even at school Thursday, was he?
He wasn't.
No. Sorry about the technical difficulties earlier, folks. It's raining here, and so there was just a shortage. I don't know if anybody saw that flicker.
Yeah.
As they say, that thunder happens. You hear that? Anyway, so what do you got going on this summer, man?
I don't got a lot. You know, just typical DJing, going to school, working, not graduating until October, so schoolwork.
5 months away, though.
I gave myself a goal to find me some friends up here, so I'm not just sitting around all the time.
Right.
So if you would like to be DJ Twan City's friend, hit me up, because I don't know anybody from up here outside of school.
This man is looking for friends, folks.
I need a friend.
He needs friends. You've got a friend in me. Yes, he needs friends. He's looking. He's posting on Craigslist.
I'm definitely not going on Craigslist. That's not happening. No.
He's just a lonely man up here. He just wants a companion he can share a beer with.
Or just to hang out with. Or maybe I can borrow your couch, because I need to take me a nap sometimes, because I'll be up here all the time. That's it. I don't ask too much.
Yeah, he just needs your house, some random stranger. Can I just sleep on your couch, man? It's cool.
Yeah, that's it.
It's all good. I mean, this man drives almost 3 hours just to get to where he's going.
Yeah,
every
nuts.
day, folks. Literally. I ain't exaggerating. All right, I got one. What's a funny childhood story you can share with our audience? You know what? I'm going to sit down because I like standing, but now I'm just like, I'm over the
A funny
standing.
one, huh?
Yeah, a funny story from your childhood.
Well, when I was 5 years old, my brother and one of his friends were playing with Tinker Toys. I don't know if you know what those are.
Yeah, I know what Tinker Toys are.
Like, they were like big ones.
Yeah, oh, okay.
So they was having a sword fight.
Nice.
And me being 5 years old, I'm like, oh, I want to play. And my brother, he went to go swing to go hit the other dude's sword. Hit me right in my head.
Nice.
Bled like crazy. I think I bled to the point where I passed out.
At 5?
Yeah, 5. And all I remember is yelling and screaming. And then I got to my mom's house, and I got my butt whooped, passed out. And when I got up, she took me up to the hospital to get stitches.
That's
so,
brutal.
I mean, it was pretty cool.
You still have the scar or anything?
Yeah, it's like right here somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of do see it.
But that's a funny. I always think it's funny.
I as part of the school play, we're doing Frosty the Snowman, and I got the role of Frosty. Okay, so I was in this white sweatshirt and white sweatpants, right? But the sweatpants are a little too tight because I was a little chubbier back then. I'm a chubby dude now, but I was bigger back then. Okay, I was like 10 years old, almost pushing 200 pounds. So I was a chubby little dude, all right? And then I played football, so I grew out. But anyway, we're doing this dance. Like, you have to have your hands up, like, da-da-da-da-da. So I turned. As I was turning, my pants blew out.
Oh, boy.
In front of the whole audience.
That's not good.
Yeah, it was cold and embarrassing at the same. And then I peed myself, and then because I got so embarrassed, I reacted, and then you saw the pee come through the sweatpants, and it was just.
Well, damn. I mean, dang.
Dam is actually a bridge that holds up water, so technically
it is.
It's all good. I see how you're jumping subjects, though. Good job. But yeah, I've experienced some messed up stuff in my childhood. A second one, I'll just say this one. You know those like gym seats, like how they go into themselves.
Yeah, when you have to push them in.
Yeah, when you're playing basketball. So I was on an automatic one, right? But I was on the top one, and I was afraid to jump off. And so it was coming to the end, and I jumped, and my foot got caught, and I hung there.
Oh boy!
And I was in front of my whole 6th grade class. My butt was showing. I was upside down, and my feet was attached to the seats. Oh, it was bad. I had so. But now to all you people who saying, "Oh man, you can never accomplish anything," guess what? I have my own radio show, and I'm making a movie, and I'm going to school.
And he's going to school.
So, come at me again. Let's see. We can talk. You come where I'm at. We'll talk. You get where I'm at. You get to my level. All right. Cool.
Step your game up.
Right. Absolutely. You notice that though? Have you gotten any friends like that since you've been in this career? They kind of treated you differently because you're like, man, you're getting all popular and stuff. You're not like us.
Not really, because I've always been more popular than the rest of them.
Right.
So
it's automatically.
Yeah.
But now I have friends. I'm getting more, because I was friends with everybody back in high school. With everybody. But now, since I'm getting up here, more people are starting to recognize me for my credit, my work and stuff. And people are like, "Oh, I know this. I've heard your show and all that." I have ex-friends. They're like, "Oh, you think you're better than me?" I'm like, "Really? I'm going to school. I'm bettering myself." Anyway.
That's what it's about. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right. And people hate. People are haters.
People do hate.
All right, folks. You can follow DJ Twan City at where?
DJ Twan City on Twitter.
Absolutely. Or follow me at www.facebook.com/Infinite Nueve Productions, or hit my YouTube page up at joshuavillalta.com. And this is northcoastunderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Someone tell me, who should I adore? I adore you. I adore you. I adore you. Vanishing before my eyes. Gotta wake up, gotta realize. Love the mystery, unexplainable. So far away, yet so attainable. Insecurity makes me wonder. Lack of experience pulls me under. Adoration, then complication. How I'm keeping it up in a situation. People say it all the time. You love me and I love you. Thought I found it plenty times, but it just really wasn't true. I've been told that love's not real. I've been told that it's more than a feeling now. I'm feeling down. 'Cause I don't know what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone tell me, who should I adore? I adore you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone tell me, who should I adore? patience, so tired of waiting. They say it's gonna come, I'm so impatient. Till that time, let's make believe that you and I were meant to be. Keep experimenting, reinventing it till one day I can re-envision it. Wanna be the reason you know what it is, and that is true. Still don't know what love is, but I do want to adore you. 1, 2, 3, 4, someone tell me who should I adore? I adore you. 1, 2, 3, 4, someone tell me who should I adore? I adore you. You. 1, 2, 3, 4, someone tell me who should I adore? I adore you. 1, 2, 3, 4, someone tell me who should I adore? I adore you.
Your wings, I watch you fall right out of the sky, and I didn't even bother to save you now. Even when you needed me to, please tell me this will work out. I admit I have my doubts, and I run to you like I always have. And well, do I know when the clock hits the final hour? I know it's over. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Call me a liar, but didn't you say that you couldn't forget? Oh, I know I pushed you to the limits, and girl, I'm paying for it. Please tell me this will work out. I admit I have my doubts, and I run to you like I always have. And well, do I know when the clock hits the final hour? I know it's over. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Oh, yeah, yeah. With your heart on my sleeve, you were always meant for me. You were always meant for me. And I run to you like I always have. And well, do I know when the clock hits the final hour? It's over.
All right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinite Nueve Show of Joshua Villalta and my very special guest, DJ Twan City,
In the building,
in the
folks.
flesh. All right, so I'm gonna play a little thing. It's a brand new thing I just started today. It's called Random Sound Effects, and then after the sound effects is done playing, you got to come up with a story. So DJ Twan City, I'm gonna start with you, since you're the only one in the room.
I am the only one up in there.
All right, so here we go.
This is a text message.
Bitch alert. This is a bitch alert. There is a bitch on the other side of the phone. Do not pick it up. I repeat, do not pick up the phone.
All right, sorry about that, but I guess that didn't go as planned. Never mind. You know why it didn't go as planned? Because I'm using it for my phone, and our station's Wi-Fi blows.
It does. Actually, it's pretty good for me today.
Well, your laptops they're good on, but phones they take a dump on you. But anyway, the object was they're supposed to play like a random sound effect, and then you got to make up a story. I don't know. All right, so DJ Twan City, did you ever have a teacher crush?
I had a teacher have a crush on me, if that counts.
Did you do anything with her?
No.
How'd you know she had a crush on you? She told you?
Because, all right, it was
she kept you late after school.
It was junior year or senior year. Let's go with senior year.
Okay.
At the Career Center. And it was her first year teaching, so she just had graduated college, so she was only 23 or something like that, and our whole class were like 18 or 17, so there wasn't too much of an age gap there. And I wore these pants that had like a little design on them, and I had like, I don't know, like some kind of stitching on my thighs. And she was like, "Oh, Antoine, I love your jeans." And I was like, "All right, cool, thanks."
Right.
And then she was always trying to talk to me after class and before class. I was like, all right, I know what she's up to.
Was she fine, though?
She was okay.
She was okay for a teacher.
And then one day I wore a different pair of jeans, and she's like put her hand on my thigh.
Yeah.
And was like, "Oh, that's a nice material." And I was like, okay,
right.
I see where you're going with this.
Right.
And then I have, like, after we graduated, I didn't see her for like, actually it'd been 9 years, because I seen her last year.
Nice.
And she's big as a house now.
Oh, no.
And she was like, "You remember me?" I was like, "Yeah, I remember you."
You're a lot littler. I had a teacher my freshman year. She was a science teacher. Her name was Miss Rayburn. And every day, she was like 20, all right? Every day she wore a low-cut shirt. Every day. And I sat in the front row because that was what my assigned seat was. And she always came over and bent over, and her boobs just fall out. And I'm a freshman. I'm like, oh, crap. So I accidentally failed science freshman year.
Oh, boy.
Because I couldn't help it. It's staring at her boobs the whole time. I mean, if they're out there. And then there's this other teacher I remember. Her name was Mrs. Grant. Her butt was seriously maybe as big as this table, dude. But she was thin. She looked like a reverse B. All right? Like, her butt, like...
A reverse beat?
B, like a lowercase B.
Actually. Oh, I thought you said beat.
No, yeah, like a lowercase B. Like, she was thin, good little body, but her butt was huge. Like, you could put, like, 2 plates on it, and it wouldn't fall. I don't know. It's just little stuff like that. But, do you remember growing up, you're trying to find naked women, right? You're trying to find naked women online, magazines, etc., right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, do you remember the old standard dial-up? By the time you were trying to find that picture, you're already done. And it's like it goes down. It's like, dee. It's like, I see a boob. A minute later, I'm done. And then the picture downloads 2 hours later, and you're like, oh. Yeah, I hated that. I had Windows 97, and it did that to me.
Windows 97.
Oh, yeah. And
that was like futuristic stuff.
I had AOL, too. So it was like, shh. They're like, and you go to the website, and it's downloading, and you're like, oh, my God, I see her hair. I see her head. I see her neck. It's going. Ah, it stopped. It's buffering. Wait, it's still going. And then you're thinking, you're going at it, and then the picture's not even fully downloaded, and you get like this half torso of a girl. It doesn't even see the full thing, and you're like,
oh, jeez, you're bad.
You ever had experiences like that, though? You know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about. I do.
What's an awkward moment in that situation? I have a good one.
I don't know, because I really don't keep track of my awkward moments.
But just a funny, you're going at it or whatever, and then like this happens. Like,
I don't know, I kind of erase them as they're happening. Because, I mean, all right, there was this one time I was talking. No, that'd been a funny moment. That's not really awkward.
I make it both. Let's do both. Let's do funny. Awkward's kind of cliche.
No, I got an awkward one.
All right.
I was at the bar, and I was obviously, having a couple adult beverages.
Right.
And this girl comes up to me. She was like, "Hey, Antoine." I was like, hi.
Right.
I didn't know who she was. She was like, "You remember me?" I was like, "No."
Nope.
She was like, "You honestly don't remember me?" I'm like, "No." And so she takes out a picture and shows a picture of me and her like last week that I took with her. It was like, it wasn't bad or anything. Like, I just had my arm around her, and I was like, "Hey."
Right.
And I was like, sorry. I
still don't remember.
I was tore up. And she was like, "Oh my goodness." And then she was like, "Check your phone." And she told me her name, and I had her number and everything. I was like, well, this is kind of weird.
Right.
And so I explained to her I was tore up, and then she was like, "Oh, it's all good. It happens to me all the time." She just made me feel like complete crap. Because I guess I was like, "Yeah, we can hang out. You're cool, da-da-da."
You just forgot the girl altogether.
Hey, it happens like
it does
that
happen,
sometimes.
man. You hang around with a lot of women, and you just get them all mixed up. That's actually led me to this story. I was with this one girl, and she had a twin.
Oh, boy.
And so, like, we're going at, and I thought it was the twin, but the sister actually switched because, all right, so this with this, the sisters were fighting.
Uh-huh.
I went over there because she was my girlfriend. I was like, "Hey," but my girlfriend was out. And the sister was there. Okay, so I show up. I'm thinking it's her. And then I get a phone call. She's like, "Hey, are you coming over?" I'm like, "What? I'm over. What are you talking about?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm on my way home." And the girl's laying right next to me. And I'm tripping out, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I forgot she had a twin."
See, I don't know if I could be able to deal with something
So
like
I got
that.
in trouble because I didn't know. I really didn't know. And because they were fighting, so they... Hey, I got the best of both worlds, I guess. But it was still kind of a very awkward moment.
That's definitely awkward.
Especially if the girl's naked next to you and you look at your phone and your girlfriend's texting you saying she's on her way home. And you're in her sister's bed. Or her bed. Because the sister said it was her. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Twins, I tell you, right. All right, folks, follow me at www.facebook.com/Infinity Nueve Productions. This is the Infinity Nueve Show with Joshua Villalta. We're going to be back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
Keeping the music going at NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. Thanks for tuning in and keeping it legit.
That's how I roll. Hey, couch potatoes, are you tired of laying around figuring out what you're going to do with the rest of your life? How about a career in broadcasting? The Ohio, Illinois Center for Broadcasting has 6 campuses to choose from. The 11-month hands-on course taught by broadcast professionals include 308 externship hours in radio and TV stations, job placement assistance, and a diploma program. For more information, give them a call at 216-503-5900 or visit them at beyonair.com. That's the Ohio, Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
Sweetheart, where did you go? I don't like the tone of this letter. Should I believe you're not coming home? This heart-shaped stone that you throw comes smashing through yonder window. These passionate flames that we'll never know. What did I do to make this candle snap so fast? What did I ever say to end this lonely masquerade at last? Great spark has dulled from your eyes. Once bright, now smoldering flicker. Shan't kill our love any quicker than that. What did I do to make this candle snap so fast? What did I ever say to end this lonely masquerade at last? Sweetheart, where did you go? I don't like the tone of this letter. Shall I believe you're not coming home? Shall I believe you're not coming home? Shall I believe you're not coming home?
And I'm the is again. They know. Okay. Hey, man, your boy so clean, got that 40 cal tucked in them true religion jeans. I ain't never gave a fuck. Man, my swag too mean. Ain't no bitch in my clique. It's on my team. Hey, man, your boy so clean, got that 40 cal tucked in them mad-hearted jeans. I ain't never gave a fuck. Man, my swag too mean. Ain't no bitch in my clique. It's on my team. I keep a couple $1,000 cash in my jeans. Cool young dude, but my swag on me. Oh, with the flyers chicks, rock the flyers clothes. I'm flyer than these against man, everybody knows. Sip XO, smoke nothing under draw. In my plug, no, not to hit me if it's under road. Flying high, laying low. Who else but me? It's Mr. Ace, I'm straight. Who else but streets? It's big chips, big whips, and then some. I got these against like, hey, streets, can I win some? We're shaking baked in, haters, screw your face.
All right, this is NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. My name is Joshua Villalta, and this is the Infinite Nueve Show. So today is just, I'm pretty basically just kind of freestyling it today. Nothing much, nothing, nothing any of the ordinary. Let's see. Yesterday we talked about festivals and what's going on with that. We also discussed what can we do in this world, just to have fun, rock it out. So today is just, usually what I do is just media day on Wednesdays. I play a game called Know Your Movie. I play a movie soundbite, and you got to guess the title. But I have a very special guest in my studio. His name is DJ Twan City. In the building. That's right. DJ Twan City. Yes. So hey, my camera died, but my phone still works. So no, I don't know how to do that. I gotta ask Mark Quinn for that one, right? You streaming it? Sorry, folks, my phone is not being You know what? I'm just gonna hold it like this, and as we're talking, we're just gonna go. So we're talking. The last talk break we talked about hot for teacher. What teachers we have that we liked, right? So, DJ Twan City, do you have a teacher that you wish that you never had? You just hated?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Well, what'd they do to make you hate them?
I didn't really hate them. It's just, I don't know. There's this one teacher. I forget her name. Me and her, we really didn't get along. Just because, like, we got along all year round, but you didn't have my mic on?
I didn't, but I have you recorded, so you're still okay.
So, there's this one math problem that she wanted us to go all the way around the world to solve, and I'm like, there's a simpler way to do this. And she's like, no, there's not, da-da-da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. And I went up to the board, did it my way, and it was like 10 steps quicker. And she was like, well, it only worked for that one. I was like, all right, well, give me a different one.
Right.
She gave me a different one. She ended up giving me like 10 different ones. And I did it my way, and it was way quicker. And the class was like, yeah, get her, Twan, get her. And she didn't like that too much. So she hated me. I really didn't like her either. It was mutual.
I had this math teacher named Mrs. Coon. She had a butt chin.
Oh, jeez.
And she was like my 8th grade teacher. But one time she threw a stapler at my head when I was sleeping. Like an actual stapler. Like, not a staple, like the machine. All right, she chucked it at me. I woke up, and I said, you better stop doing that before I tell the teacher, the principal, you wipe your butt and your face at the same time. I was like in 8th grade, dude.
You was a troublemaker.
I was. I've gotten suspended a couple times. I fought a couple kids.
I've never gotten in trouble at school.
I have. I've done stupid stuff.
And before here, my lowest grade was a B-.
What's your lowest grade here?
D.
Rick. Blame Rick. Which I don't even get, man, because I know he's trying to think we're like the next Steven Spielberg or something, but
he's preparing us for our future.
I know, but still, it's just like, holy crap. Like, why would you do that to us?
It's all good.
I don't know.
It's all good. I learned the most from him, so he's pretty cool. I like him. I think he's pretty cool.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right. But yeah, I don't know. I did like his structure though. That's the only thing I did like, because that's kind of how the real world is. I mean, they're more of a time crunch basis, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, what's your Wednesday thing? What's your slogan on Wednesday? You usually have that.
Woman Crush Wednesday?
Yeah, what's your Woman Crush Wednesday for today?
I don't have one. I don't think so.
Why does your stuff not work, man?
I don't know.
Talk.
Probably.
There we go.
Let's go with, I don't know. Yeah, I have to come back to that.
All right, my Woman Crush Wednesday for today is... That was the wheel spinning for all you folks out there who just heard that. I'm going to say Brittany Murphy.
Brittany Murphy?
Brittany Murphy.
I can respect that.
I like Brittany Murphy. I liked her in 8 Mile, and I also liked her in Don't Say a Word. That was a good movie.
Too bad she passed away.
I know, of natural causes, too. She's only like 32. She was a young girl.
She was.
Shame.
You know what's a shame?
What?
How we just went over that Photoshop stuff, and I can't. Never mind. There it is.
You figured it out?
I figured it out.
All right. Oh, crap. Were you here yesterday? Did you come in yesterday? No, you didn't come in yesterday, did you?
I was here yesterday.
You were here yesterday.
Towards the end, though.
Were you here when we talked about the weirdest places? Oh, yeah. That's right. So, yeah, mine was a porta potty, folks. His was just a normal bed.
Yep.
He's traditionalist.
Kurt just texted me. He said, Twine, class canceled with all the tornado warnings.
No.
No, dude.
No, I wish. I mean, I love the school. I really do. I'm appreciated of having my own show and all that, but it's just, I just want it to be done already. So I can just be home, enjoy my family, and actually have a real job instead of some part-time job right now because I'm going to school. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because, I mean, you're full-time, but, like, that's not what you want. Unless you want to be there. I mean, that's on you, man.
No, I do not like my job at all.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's a tough industry.
It is.
It's very competitive, you know. It's just, and then you gotta make sure you have the right connects and make sure people got your back, and
that's the main thing. You got to meet the right people.
Right. And if you meet that, you're set because they can just guide you and show you what to do, not to do, how to do it.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see. Let me think. I don't.
Struggle Johnson over here.
Yeah, a little bit.
So what are you doing your backpacking on? How about that, Josh?
All right, what I'm doing, I'm going to talk to the Chamber of Commerce, talking about how do they establish an upcoming business. Thank you for being a good co-host there. I'm kind of just... There's Gary. Gary, look at Gary. Gary, come in.
Let's get the wild man up in here.
We can get Gary up in here.
Is this mic working now? Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, they're working. Gentlemen. Gary, how's it going?
Awesome, guys. What's going on?
Not much. We're just talking about what's happening in life. All right, so did you ever have a teacher who you had the hots for? Hot for teacher.
Well, in high school there were a couple. I have to be honest.
All right.
Oh yeah, definitely. Miss Harper. Ooh.
Yeah, blonde, brunette, redhead.
Brunette.
Nice.
Brunette. Yeah, she was a real looker.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, I remember those back in the day.
I was just telling DJ Twan City that I had a science teacher that I had the hots for.
Okay.
And I failed science that freshman year because she was in front of me the whole time, but she always wore low cleavage shirts.
But you okay?
And it was like I was my freshman year, and I'm like, oh my god, look at that!
No, I think it's look at those.
Right, look at those. Right, not look at that. I don't want to look at that.
Right. Yeah. Thanks for clarifying. But I can understand because you're too mesmerized on that. All right.
Right.
That seems fair.
Hey, we've all been there.
Yeah.
He actually had his teacher hit on him, grabbing him and stuff.
Yeah, she
was
sexually harassed me. She was rubbing on my thigh, and I'm like, whoa, you need to chill out.
You need to chill out.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, Twan City ain't got time for that.
Right.
No kind of time at all.
Still think that's cool though. A teacher hit on him though.
Well,
kudos.
Well,
depending on the teacher. I mean.
There are those out there that go a little far with it, shall we say?
Right. But he was saying when they met, she was like this nice, thin, good-looking gal, and then 9 years later, she's big as a house. So
that'll happen.
I think depression took over because she didn't have Twan.
Well, that's a natural reaction because I mean once you guys graduate, I mean I'm letting myself go. So, my phone's ringing.
All right, Gary, thank you for coming on.
Gary the Wild Man, everybody.
That's awesome. Gary actually used to be me and Twan's teacher. He was our first teacher. Best teacher I personally think we've ever had.
Yeah.
He's the coolest dude ever.
I like him.
He is pretty cool. Plus, it's just all men in our class. And so basically we just kind of tell it how it is. We don't need no drama or anything. We just boom, get it. What are you doing your backpacking project on?
I'm going to do one on Mike Brown getting fired. And I don't know. I have to
find the second one.
I have to find the second one tonight.
Anyway, before Gary came in, I am doing the Chamber of Commerce. So when the question is what do you have to do to establish a entrepreneurship in your local area? Mm-hmm. And this is what you have to go through Chamber of Commerce. And then my second one is I was going to try to get Steve LaTourette, who used to be our congressman for Ohio. And I was going to ask him how does a budget form prior to these businesses opening? Like, how does he decide how much is going into that business? Where does he get these numbers at? Yeah, that's my backpacking.
That's his backpacking, ladies and gentlemen.
That's my backpacking, right. I don't know. I might change it up. Depending if I can't get Steve LaTourette, I might switch it up to somebody else. Maybe
Where's Scott Larish at?
I don't know. I don't know where Scott Larish is at.
I need his assistance.
He's usually here around like 5:20, 5:30.
Okay.
We got a little bit of time because around like 5:10, 15, my studio gets filled up really quickly.
It does.
And it gets crazy. But that's all right. Coming up next, upcoming projects. I know you said you don't, but you got to think of something.
I've been doing the same stuff, man. It's a process.
All right, hold on. Let's see. You give me a topic. Give us a topic we can come back on. What do you want to talk about when we come back?
Anything
you want.
I don't know. Let's talk about. I don't know.
Come on, DJ Twan City.
Go. Let's turn it over to the fans. Let's turn it over to Facebook.
All right. Head up DJ Twan City.
Yes, at DJ Twan City.
Or www.facebook.com/Infinite Nueve Productions. And we'll get back to you at northcoastunderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
Run with your feet on the ground. Run, don't look down. Run, look forward, not back. Run like you're under attack. Keep your eye on the mark. Run through thickness of dark. Run away from the light. Run, soon you will fly. So strength's expired. Run, you can lose. Run, you've got to choose. Keep your eye on your desire. Fan the flame, fuel the fire. Keep the faith, the hope inspire. As you run, you'll go higher. Keep your eye on your desire. Fan the flame, fuel the fire. Keep the faith, the hope inspire. As you run, you'll go higher. I run up in these niggas, this shit like a break-in. Call it timeouts, tell these niggas take 10, and I'ma get it done. And go and give me some from any chick that I want, really anyone. I make these niggas that you think poppin' look silly, huh? Hey, man, your boys so clean, got that 40 cal tucked in them crown holder jeans. I ain't never gave a fuck, man, my swag too mean. Ain't no biscuits in my clique, it's just biscuits on my team. Hey, man, your boys so clean, got that 40 cal tucked in them red monkey jeans. I ain't never gave a fuck, man, my swag too mean. Ain't no biscuits in my clique, it's just
sisters on my team. Patty cake, I'm the baker's man. I'm whipping up a whole chicken quick as I can. I'm really only putting in 500 grams. That's 18 cents, gone for 26 grand. Yeah, I'm the hustle man, so you know I'm gon' get it. Don't be calling my phone with the middleman tickets. I'm Andre the Giant, you a little man midget, and I ain't even trying. Why you lying just to kick it? I could sell my swag, man, this shit is so addictive. These niggas out here riding more get than these bitches. And I just want a chick, hella thick, like delicious. But haters wanna see your boy floating with the fishes. Instead of smoking swishes, mixed with the good. But even in my Donald Trump gear, I'm still so good. Got that 40 cal cock back, ready to bust. Plus, no one on the corner have a swagger like us. Hey, man, your boy so clean. Got that 40 cal chuck in the black neck jeans. I ain't never gave it up. And my swag too mean. Ain't no bitch in my clique, but this bitch on my team. Hey, man, your boy so clean. Got that 40 cal chuck, don't fit them Robin jeans. I ain't never gave a up. And my swag too mean. Ain't no bitch in my clique, it's just bitches on my team. Ain't no sisters in my clique, but these sisters on my team. You heard that bitch, man, my swag too mean. Polo bushes under my $200 jeans. Shoes brand new, plus my ice on bling. I'm a real street king, man, you know I keep it poppin'. Yeah, that might be your chick, but you know I keep it poppin'. Set the blades on the whip, ride through the city choppin'. I'm winning on these niggas, it's like I resurrected Copper. Hey, man, your boy so clean. Got that 40 cal chuck in them Sean John jeans. I ain't never gave a up, man, my swag too mean. Ain't no business in my clique, it's just business in my team. Hey, man, your boy so clean. Got that 40 cal chuck in them Ed Hardy jeans. I ain't never gave a up, man, my swag too mean. Ain't no business in my clique, it's just business in my team.
Radio station. Prove it. Take over.
NorthCoastUnderground.com. The underground starts with you.
All right, we're back to NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinite Nueve Show with Joshua Villalta, and I have the man, the myth, the legend, DJ Twan City.
I am DJ Twan City.
My mind's telling me no. But that's what you sounded like there for a minute. All right, so random topics for today. Okay, Harry Potter has a new spin-off show called Fantastic Beasts of Harry Potter. Interesting. 2.5 Men are ending their season. Okay. Michael Jackson has his own. Oh, awesome. Loiter Squad's coming back.
Yeah, finally.
I love that show. You ever seen that show?
Yeah.
It's a good show. I liked, oh man, I forgot which one it was. Oh no, I forgot. I totally forgot the episode. Oh, it was when about the baby. They put him at the fire station, and then they open up the garage door and just hose him. Yeah, I think it was Taco. Taco is in a baby basket, and they put him there.
I haven't seen every episode. I've seen some of them, and they're funny because I like Odd Future.
Yeah.
So
I like what's the main guy?
Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah, I like him. He's just goofy.
He is.
Let's see what else is going on in the world. There's nothing really much. What's happening in Worcester? How you guys doing down there?
I guess it's going all right.
You
got the what's it called?
Heard you guys got
tornado.
Yeah, a tornado down there. Oh crap! I do have to do something though. Hold on.
That's gross.
Sorry, it's better out than in. All right. Anyway, if it smells like cabbage, actually, I've noticed my farts smell like a bag of vegetables.
That's freaking gross.
Anyway. I don't know. Try to do something, folks. Again, should have wrote a script today, but I didn't want to write a script today because I just wanted to see how far we can go without writing it. And I think we're doing all right. We're talking about some stuff, talking about cool stuff. Other than that, What is your favorite gig you have ever done?
Probably working at the club. Because
Yeah.
I like to be in that atmosphere. So it's fun. It's always fun working at the club.
Did you meet a lot of women?
I mean, it was in Worcester. I know them all.
It is a small town, folks. If you don't know where,
Small town by 30,000 people.
it's still a small town.
It's not. It's a small city.
Yeah, but
Nowhere even close to being a town.
you're like a minority there, though, aren't you?
That has nothing to do with it.
No, are you though?
What? Black people?
No, a minority. Yeah,
Black people are a minority in America, so yes.
that's not true. More Spanish people. Actually, Latinos are actually taking over.
They're still a minority.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I like black people though. They're cool. I get it. Sorry, I'm just I was looking at my Facebook here, and I just saw this video about this cat that just saved this kid from a dog bite.
Yeah, I seen that video.
The cat shoulder checked the dog.
Yeah.
It like came out of nowhere like a lineman and just like slammed right into him. So I know this is not a sports show, but what do you think of our new quarterback?
I like Johnny Football. I was a Johnny Football fan when he was in college. So, unfortunately, he went to the Browns, but I still got his back. I'm still going to root for Johnny Football. I'm not a Browns fan at all.
Does he have a Heisman?
Yep.
Oh, he does.
Sure does.
Nice. I don't know. I think he could bring good potential to Cleveland, though. Even though Cleveland has been in the hole many, many times, I think we have an opportunity at least. Now, Josh, you gotta stop smoking your grass, dude. Or smoke your grass, but use different pee when they test you.
Josh Gordon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he knew that test was coming, so
That's his fault.
There was ways that he could have got around that, but he chose not to.
Did they do a hair test? Did they do? You think?
I don't know what they did. I don't know how to test people in the NFL at all.
Right. I don't know, man. I think if you knew it was coming and you're a professional athlete and you smoke some grass at home or whatever, that's on your home turf. But if you knew it was coming, put down the bong, man. Just put it down. That's all. I don't know. What do you think on that?
I don't know. He is a Rastafarian, so that's part of his religion.
Like Bob Marley. Oh.
I mean, that's part of their religion.
Right. Hey, it is what it is.
They do that.
Do you get confused as a Rastafarian?
I got confused with a Rastafarian before I had dreadlocks. So,
has anyone? Okay, folks. It's nothing bad. I just want to do a similarity. You remind me of this celebrity from My Name Is Earl, Crabman.
Yeah, that's what somebody actually said that at work.
You remind me of Crabman, and you also remind me. He's also the same guy who did the Office Max commercial when he's going through the aisles and he's just throwing stuff in and he's dancing and he's having a good time. But yeah, he kind of looks like him, folks.
A little bit.
He's like 6 foot. He has dreads. He has I don't know what the hell that is.
It's called a goatee.
It's not even a goatee. A goatee's connected. I have a goatee.
This is called a goatee when it comes down like
that's
this.
That's like an Abe Lincoln.
It's called a goatee, Josh.
Call it the goat mane. How about that?
It's called a goatee.
Yeah, folks. Well, all you ladies out there, man is looking.
Who?
You are. You're looking.
I'm not looking for anything.
You're not looking?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not.
No?
I'm looking for a friend.
That's right.
That's it.
He's looking for a friend, folks.
I need some people to hang out with.
Up here in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland, Ohio. So for all you listeners in Vegas, I know about.
That's okay. I can hang out with them too. I'll be out that way in October.
There you go. Our buddy Kurt just went there.
He did.
He did. He got burned.
He said he loved it.
He got burned. You see how red he is now?
Yeah.
It's hot out there, man. I wish it was. It was like that here, man. All right, so here's some good news for all you people looking for jobs. Northeast Ohio Media Group is having a career fest in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah. Shout out to my buddy Tom Nickel. He just had back surgery.
Nickel nut. No, that's not the right nickel.
That's not the right nickel. This nickel, I've known him since like 5th grade. But the nickel nut all right. What nickel nut stands for, I believe, is. Now I constantly am kicking
lyrical something.
Now YouTube that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the whole shebang on that is, but it's just rapper.
My goal is to have it memorized by the time.
But the first part is right. Now I'm constantly kicking lyrical entertainment. Now I'm
kicking.
Now I'm constantly kicking lyrical entertainment. Now YouTube that.
Yeah.
Boom.
Now YouTube that. Nickel Nut.
I wish he's here today. I hope he's here today. I haven't seen him.
He might be.
I don't know. He wasn't here yesterday. He's gonna be lost. It's alright though. He's a cool dude. Let's see. Right now I'm writing to my friend on Facebook saying sorry about his back. You have anybody you want to shout? Yeah, radio shout out, buddy.
Let me shout out my homegirl Coop.
Coop.
Yeah, Megan Cooper. She's cool.
I was gonna say her parents must have not loved her.
Shout out my homegirl April. She may be a guest on the show. And shout out everybody on my Facebook. Shout out to my kids. Shout out to all 300-some people that want to be my friends on Facebook, because it's not going to happen.
I feel you.
Because I got this thing. If I don't know you personally, then it's a good chance I won't accept you. Like, if you see me at the club or whatever and you send me a friend request, like I was at Leroy's the other day and this girl did that. And so I just straight up was like, I walked over to her. I was like, so you can't just come over to me and introduce yourself? You had to send me a friend request. She was like, oh, well, you look like you was busy. I'm like, I'm never too busy to say hi to anybody. So, you know, it goes like that sometimes.
All right, so my buddy Matt, who is so you have had a lot of weird occurrences like that, haven't you?
Always.
Yeah. This dude's popular. Have you ever seen his Twitter? He follows everybody that follows him. He has like over 1,000 people too.
I try to follow everybody. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I just choose not to. But for the most part of the time, I follow everybody.
It's crazy, man. All right, my buddy Matt from Bring Down the Sky. Whoop, whoop. They were in last month. They did a little acoustic set. It was pretty cool. He said, play Underwater Bimbos by Every Time I Die.
I've never heard of that song ever in my life.
I've never heard that song either. But I'm going to look it up. When we come back on break, I'm going to play it. So, let me find it. All right, folks, comment at the show at www.facebook.com/Infinite Nueve Productions, or hit me up at www.youtube.com/Joshua Villalta. This is NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
Have you always dreamed of a career in broadcasting? If so, the Ohio and Illinois Centers for Broadcasting are right for you. Broadcasting professionals guide you at our 6 campuses during your 11-month hands-on program. Practice externship hours at local radio and TV stations, earn your diploma, and receive job placement assistance. To start your career in broadcasting, call 216-503-5900 or visit BeyondAir.com. Again, 216-503-5900, BeyondAir.com. Start your career in broadcasting today.
Push away as I cry. you're going through. But do you mind if I show you what love is like?
All right, sorry to cut that too soon, but it just wasn't feeling that kind of music. All right, we have a special request. I'm gonna play this for my buddy real quick. All right, you ready for this, Twan?
I am.
This is Every Time I Die, Underwater Bimbos from Outer Space.
I want to be dead with my friends! I want to be dead with my friends! Why I'm flying tight and red! I want to be dead with my friends! I want to be dead with my friends! When the iron sharpens the iron! When the iron sharpens the iron! When the iron sharpens the iron! Sharpens the iron! I want to be dead with my friends! I want to be dead with my friends! Falling loud, unforgettable end! I want to be dead with my friends. Let boredom cease the beating of our purple heart. Against this even gods fight violently in vain. One chance to instead. We're the last of the lost, but now we are the first of the fashionably late.
Well, now, that was Every Time I Die, Underwater Bimbos from Outer Space. What did you think of that, Twan?
Not my cup of tea.
A little heavy. I like it, though. All right, buddy, that was for you, man. So, you got to come back on my show, rock out with the whole band, you know. All right, anyway. DJ Twan City. How's it going over there, man? You're like, who are you chatting to?
I'm trying to set up this interview for you.
Oh, with the book girl?
Yeah.
All right. Is she calling in, or like how's that?
Huh?
How's that gonna work? Is she just gonna come in? I mean, I don't care.
She thought it was pre-recorded,
like a
voice track.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, it's live.
It's live.
And she was like, so what if I accidentally cuss? I was like, you won't cuss if you're up here promoting your book.
Right.
And she was like, yeah, I know. And so now I'm trying to talk her into coming, because now she's like, I don't know if I want to drive, because she gets off at 3:30.
Where she live?
In Alliance.
It's not that far. It's like 35 out, roughly.
It's like an hour.
35, depending how fast you drive. Yeah, dude, I don't care. Like I say on my show, it's an open door policy. So if you want to come in and talk to me, go ahead. DJ Twan City literally just sleeps in the studio. He has a cot and bed, and
I do.
It's crazy. The man never leaves the studio at all. But yeah. What's her book about?
I don't know. I haven't read it. I know.
You should ask her what's her book about. Tell her to tune in right now.
Actually, she probably could call in if she calls your phone.
I mean, okay.
And hook it through the iPod.
Yeah, sure. If she wants.
But not right this second, though.
Okay.
It's like 5:30.
Right.
And I'm hungry.
Plus, tell her next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday. Try to... I mean, if she wants to be on my... yeah, just tell her to come on next Tuesday. I can send...
I'm trying to talk her into it. She's a real cool person.
I can
The
send...
only thing I don't like about her, she likes Superman.
What's wrong with Superman?
I hate him.
You don't like Superman?
Nope.
Have you seen the new one?
Huh?
Have you seen the new movie, though?
I haven't seen any Superman movies, and I refuse.
Why don't you like Superman?
Because my last name is Steele, so it's too cliche.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, I like Batman, though, better, personally. If I had to choose DC, Batman, and that's Deathstroke.
I like Deathstroke.
All day. Marvel, dude, I have so much. I have a lot more in Marvel than I do DC. I enjoy Marvel more than I do DC.
Oh yeah.
Nightcrawler. You see, speaking of Gambit, they're doing another Wolverine's Origins. Gambit is now Channing Tatum.
Yeah, I seen something like that.
So I'm kind of curious how that. I mean, he kind of looks like him a little bit. So I guess it works out though.
He doesn't look nothing like him.
Gambit? You don't think he looks like Gambit?
No.
They better do an old school Gambit, like how he had that purple thing.
It was black.
You know what I'm talking about. Around his head. Yeah, black, purple. Messing with me, DJ Twan City. All right, folks. In 2 days is Godzilla. Whoop, whoop. I'm excited for this. The last Godzilla I saw was the one with Matthew Broderick in 2000, and I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it. It sucked.
You didn't like it, huh?
I didn't like it. Nope. I think this one actually gives a more insight about what happened, how it happened, because in the Godzilla with Matthew Broderick, they just show a flash and then a iguana walking by, and then like 20 years later, Godzilla's rise. This one, they actually explain what the heck happened, why Japan dropped a nuclear bomb, and now we have a giant...
So was this one made by the Japanese? Or
no, this is American.
American?
Yep. Bryan Cranston's in it. He is from Breaking Bad, and he was the father in Malcolm in the Middle.
Never seen it.
Never seen Malcolm in the Middle?
Nope.
No? It was a good show.
I don't watch a lot of TV.
No, at all?
At all, really.
That's a bummer, man. TV's pretty fun.
It's pretty, I guess. I mean...
Wow. Here's a world record for all you gamers out there. The world record for the largest video game collection is worth $700,000.
$700,000?
Yep. Or $12 credit at GameStop.
What's up with Let's talk about GameStop.
All right, let's do it. Let's talk about GameStop. What do you want to talk about?
I mean, we shouldn't be name dropping them. What do they actually think? Like, I'm coming in there with games that I just bought last week for $60.
Right.
Why on earth will I sell it back to you for $20 so you can just turn around and sell it for $40?
Right.
Like,
I don't know, man. They con us every time. Like, for instance, I was back in the beginning of the thousands. I had a GameCube, right? And I sold it, but it was missing a controller. Okay, so they gave me like $50, even though the console was like $2 something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, whatever. So I took the $50. So I bought with the $50 a controller to add on to the package, because they said if you have a complete package, we'll give you more. How much do you think they gave me for the whole package now?
$13.50.
$83. So they gave me $3 extra for that freaking controller. I'm like, are you serious? I don't know. It's kind of... I love the place. I love GameStop. I get my games from there. So, we're not bashing you guys. We're just questioning, how do you do it?
Yeah, like, what is the scientific equation that you come up with that...
Like, how do you like a $300 game system, you're going to give me $100? Not even. You're going to give me like $50 for that thing. How do you... I don't get it. I don't know. Very questionable. I used to be a subscriber to Game Informer through there. And then, I don't know, just things... Do you remember GameFly?
Yeah, it's still around.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's the online one, isn't it? Or no?
Yeah, it's online.
Yeah. That's on. I like them too. They're pretty good. I don't know. No, my favorite of all time of rental places is Blockbuster.
I love Blockbuster.
All time, man. You cannot compete with Blockbuster. It's just like it was inevitable, you know. You go in, you see the giant blue sign, and you're like, "Oh my God, it's time."
Yeah, there are no more.
I think there's one.
There shouldn't be. It might be going under.
Right.
The whole franchise went bankrupt twice.
Netflix took over, and then Redbox took over. Do you remember?
They had Blockbuster boxes.
Did they?
Yeah.
I think they took those out too.
Yeah, they did.
It's crazy how time changes. All right, folks, we're going to be back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
takes a little while. Oh, and they said, oh, it gets better. I tasted it, but I don't feel stronger yet. Oh, wait. I tasted it, but I don't feel better yet. Oh, wait. They said, oh, it takes a little while. Oh, and they said, oh, it gets better. They said, oh, it takes a little while. Oh, and they said, oh, it gets better.
Hey, you've got a lock here at NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
You gotta be fresh.
You suck, you jackass.
I don't know what
you're going through. But do you mind if I show you what love is like? What love is like? I don't know what he did to you, but do you mind if I show you what love is like? What love is like?
I'm blinded by your elegance. Yes. I'm in love with your intelligence. Your skin tone looks edible, and your walk is so incredible. Wow. Conversation is captivating. Your act.
All right, that was, what is that? AC, the entirely What Love Is Like. Sorry for cutting off too soon, but we're on a time crunch here. So this is NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinite Nueve Show with Joshua Villalta. I have the man, the myth, the legend. He's been around.
I've been around, like Tupac says.
I don't know if that's a good thing to compare to with Tupac. But
as long as it's not Easy,
right.
It's okay.
Ooh. Ooh. All right, folks. I'm going to do a little segment called Random Facts That You Find in Your Phone, because it's actually an app that's in my phone. All right, ready?
I am ready.
A bald eagle crashed through a bay window in Alaska home, deposited a giant salmon on the living room floor, and then flew out again. Random fact. Right. Very interesting. Is your talk again real quick?
Hi.
Okay, we're good. He's still
Yeah,
good.
I'm still here.
He's
I'm still here.
I was just making sure because earlier we had technical difficulties and he was talking, but we couldn't hear him. All right, the odds are one out of 8 people that you leave home. The odds are one out of 8 that you leave home for your commute to work before 6 a.m. to beat traffic. What? That doesn't make it. I don't understand that. Okay. Let's see. A black swan has fallen in love with a swan-shaped pedal boat in Germany. This love affair has now gone on for 2 years. So this bird's trying to get freaky with a boat here.
That's all bad. I hate birds, and I hate boats.
You don't like boats? You're not a boat person?
I'm not a boat person because I can't swim, so.
Oh, sorry to hear that. All right, the number of adults in the United States who smoke has dropped below 20% for the first time on record, but cigarettes still kill almost 500,000 people per year.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Michigan public libraries now offer checkout of video games for all major console game systems. The hope is that more kids will discover the library. That's cool. I wish they had games here. We didn't have that. All right, sewage influence from the wastewater treatment plant outside Boulder, Colorado can be changed male fish into females in just 7 days. That scares me, okay? Because if this water is in Colorado and this is waste treatment plant and they're turning male fish into females,
they're asexual.
It's still though, like if that water
frogs do that by themselves.
Reptiles do that too.
Yeah.
I mean, but still it's all right. 60 Minutes on CBS is the only TV show to not have a theme song or music. Yeah, it does. It has like.
It's not a theme song or music.
But it's still like that. It's still.
Come on, Josh. It's not a theme song or music.
Toxic houseplants poison more children than household chemicals.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a shout out to my buddy Kip Barker right now. He's messaging me on Facebook. He's going to school for business right now.
That's good.
Shout out to you, buddy.
All right, let me shout out April real quick because she's listening. And
Yep.
She's only listening because I said something about Superman and she's obsessed with Superman.
Okay.
Like her and my other dude, Steve, they're just like Superman groupies.
Right.
And I absolutely hate Superman, and my last name is Steele.
Is that the main reason why you hate Superman is because your last name's Steele?
Yeah, because I'd be like, yo, I'm Antoine Man of Steel, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, you think you're Superman? No. So I actually, that's the main reason why I hate him. I actually dressed up as Clark Kent one year. I was the black Clark Kent.
With the glasses and everything in the suit?
Yeah, and then I had like a Superman shirt underneath. It didn't go over too well. I didn't win that costume contest, so.
Right.
Bump it.
All right. So your friend April, if you're listening, you can come on my show, promote your book. I'm more than happy to have you as my guest. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, she's kind of shy.
I bet she won't be shy if she wins some prizes.
She wasn't just shy on my status going off about LeBron James, though.
Well, there you go. So come on my show and we can have a discussion about your book. All right?
She just sent me something that said dress as Batman next year. How about no?
You know what she said?
Yeah, I'm not dressing up as Batman.
To ask her what's her book about real quick.
Josh said...
If you're
she can hear you.
I know you can hear me. What? Message DJ Twan or hit me up at www.facebook.com/Infinite Nueve Productions and tell me what your book's about. Tell her what your audience... Because right now...
She says she will.
Just letting you know, April, I'm number 2 in radio stations right now out of all the stations.
Well, on North...
on
North Coast?
Yeah.
Who's number 1?
Real Talk.
Oh, Real Talk's beating you?
Real Talk beat me by 30 people.
Yeah, we need all the people we can get on here.
Like, so, but I'm second, I'm right under him, though, so I'm second place. It's not bad for me just being me by myself. So.
Yeah, that's true. April could probably get some people in Alliance. I don't know if you ever heard of Alliance.
I heard of it.
They have a corny mascot.
Yeah.
Aviators.
Yeah.
I mean, I like their colors. They're light blue and red. I mean, maybe that's why she likes Superman, because they're kind of similar.
Right.
And they're both corny, so...
But yeah, April, follow me at www.facebook.com.
She said F you, Twan.
/Infinite Nueve Productions. Tell me about your story. Send some followers this way. Come listen to our show so we can be number 1. Because we're only, I think, 32?
Well, she's going ham right now. April, you're still my homegirl.
Is she? What's she going off on you about?
She just a whole bunch of F-bombs. I guess she needs to get them out her system before she actually comes on here. She doesn't have a potty mouth at all.
At all, right?
At all. She's very nice. She's a teacher. You know, she actually helped me with my homework one time. You know, when we was doing our language arts.
Right.
So I hit her up. I was like, April, I know I haven't talked to you since 1993. Can you help me out? Because I know you're a terrific author and you got this book coming out. So she helped me out. I missed 3 probably because I went against her judgment, but it's all good.
But, April, just send me your link or, send me more info on your book. I'll promote it. And actually, my show is based on a live interaction with the founder of Infinite Nueve Productions. That's me. And so if you want to make your book into a movie, I do have permits in Cleveland to allow me to do this.
She might be all on that.
So, I ain't messing around. You can ask DJ Twan City. I'm all about the movies and all that. He knows. I have a game. So if you come on my show next week sometime, I have a game where I play a movie soundbite, and then you have to figure out what the movie is. DJ Twan City usually kind of sucks at it. I apologize.
Because I told her, because, we're friends, and so we... What? She just sent me something. I think, we're friends, and she asked me about movies all the time, and I'm like, I don't know anything about movies. I think this might be the back cover of her book. You want to look at it?
Yeah.
It's the back of the book. She just said, here you go, Josh.
All right, so this is the back of April's book. I'm going to read it out loud. All right, so here you go. Do you want me to get my serious voice? Should I do my serious voice, like my commentator voice for the story?
I guess.
All right, ready? All right. Every time has been going extremely well for Jonah Jacobson. Some would say he has it all. He has a good paying job with...
You might have to speak up louder.
All right, he has that was my serious voice. I kind of sound like Batman mixed with like a raspy man who smokes. Anyway, it looks pretty good. Talks about he has a good paying job with good benefits. So what if he has... What is that? Lander from the Landers. He has a beautiful home as long as his wife cleans it just right. He enjoys. So I'm reading the basics of it, but I don't want to give it too much information yet because
she has to come on here.
She has
and
to
talk
come
about
on the
it.
show and promote her book.
So if you're listening, I'll give you her Facebook link right now.
Okay.
It's hold on a second.
It's cool.
Cause she has like a super fancy one. I think it's April Marie.
April Marie.
I think that's it.
Luca? April Marie Luca? Or
no.
April. What's her last name?
Her last name is I probably shouldn't say her last name on on radio.
Does she have a tiger for a picture?
No.
Oh, well,
it's like a like page. I don't know. Let me go through my like
I don't know.
page.
Tell her just to send me a link, all right? Because we're on a time crunch here. We got to take a break. This is NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
destruction. Got the problems, no solutions. Where to seek? At the dawn. When the Chinese now is burning. The word is through the empty minds. The power is all that keeps alive. The fight is burning all the roots. Now I think that's all is good. My sons on fire. My sons on fire. Let's stop with this fight. Let's bring back the bright of our life. My sons on fire. My sons on fire. Let's stop with mistakes. We could not take the forever ride. People know they are wrong, but they think they are strong. Burning brains with those guys. They don't know how to realize. Need to heal all the scars that was left it all behind. Tears are bleeding on the ground, and the animals die alone. The world is full of empty minds. The power is all that keeps alive. The fire is burning on the roots. Now I think that's all is good. My sons on fire. My sons on fire. Let's stop with this fight. Let's bring back the bright of our life. My sons on fire. My sons on fire. Let's stop with mistakes. We could not take the forever
All right, folks, that was, what is that? Burning Brains, the band. Amazon's on fire. Whoop, whoop. All right, so I have a very special guest in my studio this evening. I have Ron Busy.
Yes, it is me, Ron Busy, in the house. What's going on, people?
Not much. How's it going, man?
The Infinite Nueve Nation.
I like that. DJ Twan City, how you doing?
I'm okay. I am your baby mama's favorite DJ. If you didn't know.
I did know. It's all good. All right, folks. Ron Busy came on a good time. We're actually going to end the show on a positive note.
Oh, man, mine's is never going to change, man.
Just keep it the same, man. People love it. People love the religion, my friend.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. Right. If you have not accepted Jesus as your personal savior, you better have a darn good alternative.
So what if they're not Christians?
What if they're an atheist? They're Jewish.
They better have a darn good alternative.
Because some people believe that he was here, but he wasn't the Messiah.
They better have a darn good alternative.
I'm just saying what the people.
He's just telling how it is.
If you believe in Buddha, he better be good.
I believe in Buddha.
Last I checked, Buddha was dead.
Buddha, rocket everywhere. Sorry. Scott Larish, everybody.
Scott Larish.
All right, so there's this thing that every time we say Scott Larish, we have to clap our hands.
Yeah, you have to clap your hands.
You have to. So all you people listening out there, clap your hands.
You got to clap your hands too, people.
Right.
Yeah. So let's try this.
Scott Larish, everyone. Did you hear that? Everybody's clapping. All right, you came on a good time, Scott. We're actually ending the show on a positive note.
Got one for you, man.
All right, let's do it.
Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you'll start having positive results. Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson,
huh? Look at that.
He's got some good stuff. He's got some good advice. I
don't know. Probably. When he said that? Probably.
But he's always high, man. What are you talking about? I think he bleeds it. Anyway. All right, DJ Twan City, what's something positive? That's not the Batman symbol. That's who's Batman Beyond?
Batman Beyond.
That's pretty tight.
All right, I guess something positive I can say is Hold on a second. Come back to me. I need to gather my thoughts.
I got one more.
Hold on.
LeBron is boycotting next season.
And who cares?
Yeah, screw LeBron. He left us, so screw LeBron.
He's an idiot.
I like him.
Kurt Blakeway. How's
Kurt
it going,
Blakeway.
buddy?
Everybody.
Kurt Blakeway. We'll clap for Kurt Blakeway.
There was a hesitation.
Yeah, sorry.
I shouldn't say I like him. I'm a fan
of his
game.
work. Of his work.
I think he's an
and
idiot.
I think he should.
Buckeye.
Those are Buckeye leaves.
You thought it was something else, didn't you?
All right, I got something positive to say.
All right, go ahead.
If you want to join the Fan-Twan Nation and be a Fan-Twan.
Positive.
It is positive.
It is positive for him.
Because you cut me off.
Okay.
This isn't the Great Lake Debate. This is the Infinite Nueve Show.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, Great Lake Debate every Monday, 2 to 4 p.m. on allsportscleveland.com.
Whoop, whoop.
Shameless plug, as my boy Matt would say. But if you want to be a Fan-Twan, all you got to do is follow me on Twitter at DJ Twan City.
Hit me up on that Twitter. Go ahead.
Use the hashtag Make Me a Fan-Twan, and I might get you a shirt.
There you go.
That's something positive.
What about Save Twan City?
Save Twan City. That's the hashtag today.
He's a good fella too. A good clean
fella.
Clean fella. He is a clean fella.
I am a clean fella.
All right, folks. My positive energy to end the show, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Everything you perceive is a witness to the thought systems you want to be true. So
I don't know what that means.
If you want something bad enough, you can make it happen, but you got to visualize it first.
I want Jennifer Aniston.
Keep visualizing. Start thinking.
I've been thinking. Trust me.
Write it down.
I've been
Picture
thinking.
it. Yeah. Jennifer Aniston's maybe. You're in the business though, so technically, not now, but eventually you could find her.
It's not going to happen.
What? Who do you want? Who do you want, Ron Busy? You want Dolly?
I thought you didn't. All right, well, I guess we'll talk about this off air.
So you
no,
like?
She's definitely not.
She's like
sexy at all.
106.
Is that going in your?
Oh my goodness, you like your snow bunnies, don't you?
No, this is this is somebody else.
All right, guys, thank you so much for coming on my show today. This is the Infinite Nueve Show. Joshua Villalta on NorthCoastUnderground.com. With the
Underground starts with you.
I don't know what you're going through, but do you mind if I show you what